video, Walk on the Wild Side, and I'm here in Blackpool. I'm on the promenade by Manchester Square. Yeah, this is where Blackpool got its name from, Manchester Square, because it's where Spendyke brought that peaty water, that black water that dropped onto the beach and created the Blackpool. And what I want to do in this video is I want to show you a little bit around this area here. And we're going to take a look down Rigby Road, which is just opposite, just over here, just opposite the treatment works, and we'll see what's going on. A bit of the history on Rigby Road. Yeah, so this is where we are, Manchester Square. These are the pipes of poo, as I call them. There used to be like a chimney here with black and white, looked a bit like a lighthouse, but they've replaced that with these things here. They're like ventilation. They call them venting blades, yeah, for the fumes and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, here's a look towards we're around about 7 o'clock, by the way. The sun set about half an hour ago, and just looking towards the central pier there. Blackpool Town, the illuminations have just come on. They come on at sunset, so there's a look at the tower, there's the hotels there, the Craggy Dawn, the Royal Sea Bank. Just giving you a look around here. This is where the trams come, the illuminated trams, the heritage trams come onto the main track here, down Lytham Road. We're looking straight down Lytham Road there now. Yeah, we're going to take a look down Rigby Road, which is just over there. There's a bit of history down there, there's an old cinema down there. It's where the Odeon cinema used to be, the illuminations department. There was an old rugby ground, we'll take a look at that. Anyway, here's the treatment centre as it looks today. And like I say, in the olden days, it used to have like a black and white tower on the top. There was even one time when they had a windmill on top of there. Yeah, who remembers a windmill? So there you go, a little bit of history. Obviously, I spoke about Spendyke. Spendyke ran onto the beach here. It was about 400 years ago when Blackpool was first named. 1602 was when Blackpool was named officially on paper. The Bisping Parish Church, that's the Manchester pub over there. So we're getting a little look at the illuminations. Fairly quiet, midweek, as you can see. Best time to come if you don't want to get stuck in traffic. So there's a little look at the Manchester. I'll tell you what we'll do, let's have a little look up here because I just want to show you something. We've had a building over here that had to be knocked down, and before it was knocked down it was raided by the police. You can see that space there, that's where it was. And these buildings here do look a little bit they're not the best, are they, really? So it was probably a similar building to that, in that space there. It was busted by the police about 18 months ago, and then there was a fire, and of course there's always a fire, isn't there? And they've got to knock the thing down. They had to knock it down because it was unsafe. Yeah. So anyway, the tram tracks go round there, and they go all the way around to Hopton Road where the old tram sheds are. So that's all the heritage trams that go in there. The new ones, of course, go to Squires Gate, Stargate, whatever you want to call it. So we're going to have a little walk up here, and got a chippy here called the Crispy Cod, and we'll take a right here down Rigby Road. It is actually getting quite busy on the promenade now. The traffic's building up, look at this. And of course we've got the Landows. Let's have a look at the Landau, shall we? Before we head down there. Got a couple of Landaus here, look. They're not cheap, are they, the Landaus? Has anyone been on a Landau? Quite expensive. So we'll just get a little look at this before we head down Rigby Road. Just outside the Royal Sea Bank there. It's not a bad night tonight in Blackpool. So take a left down Rigby Road, and the first thing that we're going to get to down here, the first real building is this one here, which used to be, I think it was the Pavilion Theatre cinema. I remember going to see a movie there, I can't remember which one, but it was one of those smaller venues that was out of town, you know. Lots of towns had them. They had theatres and cinemas in the town centre, yet the ones further away from the town centre were a little bit smaller, not quite as busy, and these were the first ones to probably close down as well. Yeah, this was the Pavilion. It's now the Crazy Scots Bar, stroke Scott, I don't even know what it's called, but it's got this new thing now. They've got the Beatles here, Beatles theme, and look at this. Is it called the Sub? Look, it's all Beatles themed. Isn't it cool? What do you think? Welcome to the Yellow Submarine. That's what they've got there, look. This is all themed on the Beatles. The Sub, now open. Free entry. Check it out if you come into Blackpool. Oh! It's kicking off in Blackpool. Sirens. Oh. Always starts, doesn't it? When I get on. That's the yellow coming from this neon, or is it an LED sign? I think it could be neon actually. It does look like a neon sign. The Sub here in Blackpool. And when this was a cinema, we did go here to see a film. I think it was only one or two films we saw here. Can't remember what they were. Did anyone see a film here at this cinema on the corner of Rigby Road and Tilsley Road? Let me know in the comments. Yeah, they've actually got the Beatles there, models of the Beatles. I don't think you can see them, it's in darkness, but there you go. That is now the Crazy Scots stroke the Sub. So we're now just going to cross this road now, Tilsley Road. Tilsley Road gets its name from the Tilsley family, who built the first proper house in Blackpool. And it was built just down there. Fox Hall it was called. It was like a summer house. What a view of the tower. Down here, look at that there, look. Yeah, this is a building site here which they've just started to build on for the first time in about 4 years. Part of the Foxhall development, the new Foxhall Village. It's called. It's been desolate for all that time because the builder that was building them before went bust. But finally, they've started building. I'll just give you another look at this place here, the old Pavilion. Crazy Scots. I'll tell you what, there's a few beer monsters in there, I'm telling you now. It's absolutely banging in there. Oh, at the weekend, I'm telling you now, yeah. Anyway, let's carry on down here, shall we? We're about to go past the Blackpool Transport Headquarters. Let's have a quick look in here, shall we? Ah, yeah, so this is where the Coliseum used to be. Anyone remember the Coliseum? The bus station? I know that my granddad used to always talk about the Coliseum. He used to get Yellowway buses and used to catch them in here. They had the station here. It's now a Home Bargains. Yeah, I think it used to be a gateway. Just over there is where the tram sheds are. And here is the Blackpool Transport Headquarters there, look. There you go. Still here after all this time. I think they had plans to move somewhere else, you know. But they're still here at Rigby Road. And the trams used to come out of there and they used to go straight on there down Blundell Street. So this street we're looking at now, I think it's still called Blundell Street, I'm not too sure. Someone let me know. Look at that view of the tower there. Yeah, they used to go straight down there from here, and we've got like a bit of a plinth here and it says Corporation Tramways. Look at that there, that's an old sign, isn't it? So it looks about 1930s, this building. Yeah, it's got a bit of a deco kind of look to it, tiled. Nice building. I've been inside as well. It's really, you know, it's really, really nice inside. So there's a bit of work going on down here at the moment, probably to do with this putting electric in for the new houses and that sort of thing. Here's a little look inside the depot there. Yeah, so here's a look at the building from the other side. And we'll just get a little look inside Blackpool Transport here. I better get out of the way because there's a bus coming and they come flying in here double fast. They're putting up some new buildings in the distance over there for the new electric buses, I think. Yeah, they're going to get electric buses next year. We've got traffic control there. I just want to show you these houses over the road. So these are the houses they're putting up here. And all of these houses are built on land that was all sort of industrial. It was very industrial back here in the olden days. I can't remember what was quite here. It might have been the gasworks or something. I think the council had a yard here for the bin lorries, I remember. Down this way where these houses are now. What do you think of these houses, by the way? They're all different colours. What do you think? But we're now going to go under the bridge where the railway line used to go, and when we come out on the other side we'll be able to see more of these houses. And the houses up this end were built on the site, I believe, where the illuminations department used to be. So we're just going under this bridge now. It's all changed up here. Yeah, lots of changes up here. On this side of the road, again, it was quite industrial. There'll have been a lot of stuff to do with the railways, probably. I know they had the illuminations department along here somewhere. I just want to show you some of the houses on this side. Let's go up here, shall we? We've got a bit of a fancy bit of garden here. Got like a bit of a maze going on here, like a circular thing going on there. And just across the road, well, pretty much just across the road there is where we had a gasometer there. I remember that. And now they've got a McDonald's there. They've got Bannatyne's Gym. Bannatyne's Gym is pretty much where the gasometer was, I think. So it's all changed around here, but the actual wall which goes around is original. If you look at this wall here, look at this with these coping stones, look. This is a proper old wall, this. Yeah, original. And it looks like it's got grey bricks in it, and those grey bricks were used on the railway walls. Yeah. But this entrance here is new. You see where it comes in here? This has only been done in the last year. The entrance to this park used to be down there, but they've done away with that now. And in here we'll find where the Odeon was. Well, this is where the Odeon must have moved to when it closed down in town. You know the one that's funny, girls? Well, the Odeon moved to here, but now, as we can see, if we look over there, well, it's in darkness. There are lights on, but there's nobody home. That building over there now, the Odeon, the whole thing has been shut down. What they're going to do with it, I'm not too sure. We'll probably split it up into different units, that sort of thing. But we'll carry on along. There's someone camping in there. Camper van there. Yeah. Got some more of these houses here. Vauxhall Village. They start at 125,000, by the way, which is not cheap. No, not cheap at all, that. But we carry on down here, and we've got this wall, the original wall, I believe, that went around the rugby ground. Now, We're now looking towards where, well, the Odeon cinema there, that we just looked at, was built on the site of the rugby pitch and the dog track. Yeah. The greyhound track. Did anybody go there? But we're now coming up to Club 3000. Look at this bingo hall, isn't it swanky? And by the way, this was Frankie and Benny's here, and that's closed down now, so they're going to turn Frankie and Benny's into something else. I believe that Club 3000 or somewhere around here there was a pub called the Swift Hound. That's no more. That closed down a good while ago. So we're looking at Club 3000, and I tell you what, it's pretty popular, this place, I'm telling you. Loads of people go in there. Yeah, Club 3000 bingo. Anyway, here's another look at these houses here over the road, like I say. And the illuminations department was over there. Very, very industrial around here. Not very industrial now, but we do have something else down here, Taco Bell. I have done a video in there. So that's Taco Bell, the first Taco Bell in Blackpool. And I've been in a couple of times and it is really good. So check out Taco Bell. It's just behind the Club 3000 bingo on Rigby Road. Okay, so I've now come to the end of Rigby Road and I'm now here at Central Drive. This is Central Drive here. If you go that way, it takes you to that part of Central Drive that's a little bit rough. It's not so rough as you go this way towards the south, but that's it. That's the end of Rigby Road. Hope you liked the video. A little bit of history there for you. If you like the video, hit the like button and also hit subscribe and tick the bell for notifications of new videos, and I'll see you again on the next one.